Hey y'all, what's up? This is the 25th anniversary edition of Fuck This House. Today's episode, we are going to concentrate on the tree. First of all, this is 28 Haberman Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15211. This is very important to the story, and I will talk about this later. Now, as you can see, the tree is officially way deader than it was before. All right. There are other plants that are feeding off of this thing. As you can see, you can't even really tell it's a tree anymore. It's more of an incubation system for other plant life. And down here, the main problem that I spoke of last year, the roots have gotten a lot worse. Now, if you remember from last year, I decided to be 10th level petty and not do any landscaping whatsoever. This place looked like an abandoned fucking haunted house. I had weeds that were literally 5 feet tall. Well, the reason that I did that is to basically make my house an eyesore. So whenever their guests came over, they would complain and they would either try to address me or they would do something about it. Now, this root right here, uh, you can see right now, I can get my hand under it, and it's crossing over this root. Now, with the tree being dead, I don't know how much more damage is being done, if it's the erosion of the dirt or if the tree is still actually growing. I don't know. But, and because of the changes in the socioeconomic climate, I was not able to fulfill my dream of trying to move away from this house. And now you can see right here, if I can zoom in on that, you can see right there, that wasn't there last year. So that's a whole entire, I guess, tree growing out of this tree. And if you look up there, the dead branches and stuff are still there. So, of course, this is a ginormous problem for me. Now, I had a discussion with this individual 2 years ago, and some of y'all who followed me for a long time know that I've been dealing with this ever since he basically cheated that old lady next door uh, into selling her house. And instead, what he decided he wanted to do is we had a discussion. Let me put this down so maybe I might be seen. Sorry for the awkwardness. Now, he and I had a discussion about trying to get rid of this tree. And his landscaper was the person that told him this tree was dead. Now, instead of making an effort to do something about this, he tried to offer to buy my house. Motherfucker, I don't want you to buy the house. I want you to take care of this thing. So I talked to my neighbor a couple of weeks ago, and he hired the same guy that did landscaping here. He hired him to put a couple of trees and plants over his place. And they were having a discussion about this tree. And the landscaper told him that he gave the guy an estimate, and he decided that he didn't want to pay. So now that I know he has absolutely no intention of taking any responsibility or even trying to get rid of this eyesore, every branch that falls off, every piece of wood, every twig, everything that falls off of this tree, I throw into his yard. So I talked to the city. The city told me to call the county. The county told me to call the city. The second time I called the city told me to call a magistrate, which means I have to pay money to take this individual to court in order for him to do something about this tree. Now, the reason that I blasted the address is because, not to dox myself, I really don't give a shit. I'm a nobody. There's nobody going to come to my house. But the reason why I put that address out there, 28 Haberman Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15211, is because the individual that purchased this house, and I don't know if he's an individual or if he's a corporation, but they turned this into a weekend vacation home. And you may have, people that follow me regularly may have known that they rent this place out. So in the 2 years that they've rented this house, I'm pretty confident that they made enough money to take care of this. This is a $5,000 job here, and I'm pretty sure that they made that in the first 5 or 6 months with paying everybody and everything. I'm sure that they made enough profit that they could take care of this. But now I have to spend money to go to a magistrate to take this person to court, and there's no telling if they're going to show up. So the reason that I put the address out there, 28 Haberman Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15211, is because I can't find this address on any of the places that I know about, like Airbnb or Verbo, and I think there's like another place. I checked around. So whatever secret network is renting this house out, and I almost felt so bold because I'm 10 level petty. I almost felt so bold as to ask a couple of the residents because some of the people have been actually pretty nice to me and struck up conversations. I felt tempted to ask them where they found this house so I can go to that website and at least track them down that way. County records, I guess, will help me, but since I have to go to the magistrate, that will be taken care of for me. The problem is, will they act upon this? Because with this being the civil case, they can't really do anything about it except give them a ruling that this tree needs to be taken care of. At least that's what I think. I don't know. I've never been to court about stuff like this before. But here's the big deal. I haven't been able to find a place to live because of the way the housing market changed. So now I got to stay in this shithole. I don't want to put money into this house, but I don't want to live like this. So therefore, I have a dilemma. As you've seen earlier, I cannot do any landscaping because of those roots. I'm not paying to have those roots removed if that tree is still there. I don't want to pay to have the roots removed at all. So that's where we are. And like I said, if anybody has any way to get in touch with any of the rental websites or apps or whatever that has access to 28 Haberman Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15211, I would be very happy if you sent me a DM and put it in the comments. I don't really give a shit. But that's where we are now. So I have to scrape up money for a fucking magistrate to take this person to court to maybe get this tree taken care of. And that, my friends, is the anniversary